Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars V. In the last episode, we took on the two most recently unlocked DLC scenarios. In today's episode, so as you can see, we actually have reached, supposedly we're supposed to reach scenario 28. However, I have actually met a secret requirement for a bonus stage. And if you're wondering what the secret requirement for the bonus stage is, what you need is you need to have a combined total kill count of 100 split between the Full Metal Panic units, and Sasuke needs to have 40 kills of that. So yeah, 40 from, 42 from Sasuke, another 24 from Melissa, which brings us up to 66, and another 24 from Kurz brings us up to 90, and then yeah, we're sitting at like 113 kills. Well, actually no, 143 total kills. So before we continue on, I also did give Proud Ace to some of our units. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Akito. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. It's such a weird turn of events. Just wanted to work as a cook originally, and now I'm a big shot pilot. It's might be a little forward on me, but I got you a present to celebrate. Oh, would you look at this? Special menu I made designed to help rehabilitate your sense of taste. Though somewhat concerned it might be too harsh for you, seeing as I still have a lot to learn about humans, but oh no, this looks fine to me. If anything, I probably need it to be harsh, so that I can get my tasting skills back. Well, that's sweet of you to say. Thank you, Akito. And thank you for making it for me, Nine. I'll definitely give it my best shot. I hope you get better really soon. You look just fine in that black uniform, but in my personal opinion, I can't think of you in anything other than a chef's coat. Angie, what can I do for you, Nine? Pilot of that red Paramel, was that an acquaintance of yours? Huh? What are you talking about, Nine? Why would Lady Angelis know the pilot of a dragon? Oh, I perceived a disturbance in the behavior of the Vilkiss when it was fighting that dragon. Well, I knew I couldn't fool you, Nine. Lady Angelis? I don't really understand it, but I felt something when I was fighting that woman. Now it sounds strange to say it, but it felt like fate or something. But she ran away before I could confirm it. Thank you, Angie. This will definitely help with my data analysis. After analyzing your combat style today, my tactical processing capacity is able to acquire data equivalent to 100 TAC points. And you'll have another chance to get points, because she'll definitely be coming back. What? We are fated to meet again, so you can count on it. That whole thing with Cecilia was a real shock to those two, wasn't it? Yet Koji, the one who was actually targeted, is engrossed with the Mazinger Z's new power. It is understandable, however. Maito was coached by him and Kappei took part in that training. And the fact that he won't give a reason at all really makes it feel like a bald-faced betrayal. But deep down, those two still believe in that guy. Fine. Still, Maito and Kappei have no tolerance for evil. That guy really does turn out to be their enemy. They will lay into him with no hesitation or mercy. That's for sure. Exactly because they believe in him, that this is so difficult for them right now. Well, you're incredible, Nine. I'm Maito's partner, and even I didn't think this through as far as you did. Well, Nine does spend a lot of time talking to everybody in all kinds of different situations, after all. That spirit, you gotta give those guys some counseling or something. Maybe that would help them a bit. Nah, that won't be necessary. Hey, you guys. How long do you intend to keep hanging your heads like that? Yoma? So, Ryoma, look, if your mind's running wild, get your body moving. We'll keep you company. Oh, us? Look, if it's coaching you need, we can handle it. I'll be of more use than Ryoma anyway. You old fogies? Apparently to prevent the extra pounds middle age brings. I show them that there are some things that old folks shouldn't do. And get Koji over here too. Let's get him in shape as well. Sure. Okay, let's do it. Next time Tetsuya comes around, I'll beat him black and blue and force him to apologize. That's the spirit. Here we go. That's how it is, Tetsuya. I don't know what you're up to, but as a team, we're not gonna really put an end to it. Give it up while you still can, and come back into the fold. Assuming Ryoma just means we're gonna put an end to it, and we're not going to do that. Because I know sure as shit I will throw hands with Tetsuya. All right. Secret scenario. Thought patterns. So, because this is a secret scenario, in case you missed two that we took on earlier, these don't have SR points. However, they give you a lot of TAC points in return. And they're often required for secret units and stuff. Alright, there are a few things I would like to speak about. First of which is the dragon's presence. Several days ago, we had our second encounter with dragons during our battle at Mars in the AD dimension. We thought that they had warped over when we did. But, taking their numbers into consideration, we have rejected that hypothesis. You're saying they managed to get here by themselves? All dragons travel using a dimensional portal called a singularity. However, we failed to detect one in the vicinity during our encounter with them in the UC dimension. Because they must have traveled through space. We're not 100% sure, but there is a strong possibility that dragons have a presence in this world. You can't be serious! You think I wouldn't know if they did? Captain Otto. Let Lieutenant Sonata continue. There is one more piece of evidence that led us to this conclusion. In the case of the Tuatha De Danann and Trudao team, they were met by dragons after going from the Universal Century dimension to the AD dimension. We'd hazard a guess that we were drawn into a local space-time rift created when dragons opened a portal. Means to say that these creatures have the ability to bend time and space. And they're using it to invade the AD dimension from their world. We do believe that to be the case. But in doing so, they may have given us a chance to open a path back there. And the key is the boson jump. The fact that we were thrown into the UC dimension from AD dimension Mars means it was most likely due to one Yurika Misumaru, who was there at the time. She's Akito Tenkawa's wife. Oh, she is a Class A jumper. I've heard that they have some manner of control over the boson jump. The case may be that Yurika did not do this with any sort of active intent. Rather, the jump was triggered by a desperate need to save her husband from the crisis at hand. Power to traverse parallel worlds. I believe the Martian successors have done some research on the phenomenon. And I think it's possible that gaining control of the jump would allow us to move between these worlds. And you can just do that. Ideally, I could study the calculation unit used to control the jump, but that isn't possible at this juncture. Haruki Kusakabe did say that the Martian ruins didn't have one either. We can't confirm the veracity of that statement at the moment, but we are confident that matching a rift waveform to that of the Dragon Singularity would allow us to travel to the AD dimension. While you wouldn't have precise control, it would allow us to create a bridge. The theory itself is solid. Our main issue is not having the means to create a rift in the first place. Oh, we'll just have to bag a dragon and get it to show us. Actually, there's no need for that. We already have something we can use to create the waveform. The Vilkiss, is it? Indeed, sir. The jump shown by the Vilkiss in yesterday's battle has the characteristics of a singularity. Based on Nine's analysis, if we were to perform a boson jump using a singularity waveform through a space-time rift created by the Vilkiss, we might be able to travel between the worlds. One could even call it a parallel boson jump. and 9 will also take care of the waveform calculations. This could be it. A way back to the AD dimension. Just hold on a minute. We're talking about 9, right? The Vongray OS? Are you telling me a mech AI can do interdimensional calculations? I do understand your doubts, but it was 9 herself who brought the general plan to us. She took it upon herself to log and analyze every iota of movement data since we were thrown here. Perhaps whoever it was that developed the Vongray had done their research on traveling through parallel worlds. That would be one party in the Yamato's construction. Researchers of applied warp techniques, perhaps. We're going to need to research the Vilkiss' jump, apply 9's theories, and open the door to the AD dimension. Maybe a dangerous gamble, but we are going to be moving forward with preparations. Fine. If you need any materials, I will get them for you. This is our chance. Oh, this is your chance to go back to your planet. Good luck. Thank you. This whole thing will hinge on Ange's ability to make full use of the power of the Vilkiss. In other words, yeah, we kinda need her. Inertia, when's chow time? Here you go, Ange. This is a special dish to give you stamina. Thanks. It looks great. You're looking pretty exhausted. I can understand why. You've been in that Vilkiss day and night so they can gather jump data. Oh, it's also trying to make full use of that mode. There's no way around it. Setsuna shouldn't be so cold about this. You're one of the coaches after all. Wait, Setsuna is? And also asking for Ange's help with the quantum jump. Think it might be useful for something or other. The things Setsuna says are really hard to understand. Can't you figure out how to explain things better? Sorry. Really no good at talking about stuff. I wish you'd put yourself in the other person's shoes when you decide how to present things. I'll try. Oh, this is a rare sight right here. Innovator, they're really ganging up on you. The choice of coaches has always been strange. Someone's advice is always never say die type stuff. Amuro's power of concentration stuff. It's just so really abstract and hard to understand. Oh, we have learned that the activation of that mode of the Vilkiss is tied to Ange's emotional state. Well, in that case, I've got the ideal coach for her. It's sure to bring out her spiritual side. That's your cue, Sasuke. Yeah, no problem. Look, I mastered the use of the lamp driver, and I can knock some combat techniques into you too. Here we go again. You sure this is alright with you, Sasuke? I think you're supposed to have today off. Hanging out with Kaname, right? Shouldn't you be getting ready? Oh, yeah, Ange, I'll just have to give you the benefit of my coaching some other time. That's okay. Let's just forget the whole thing. Sasuke and Kaname are high school students right now, aren't they? Well, in Sasuke's case, it's more that he's more like a mercenary playing the role of a student, rather than the other way around. Even so, the fighting has been raging for months. I bet he's got a bunch of pent-up stress right now. What exactly are you up to? Ain't that obvious? Yes, you are, so let's hear it. Well, depending on what it is, I just might help out. Well, you might call it friendship fostering. Friendship, eh? Think that Lady Angelise is alright? Actually, no, I don't think so. You serious? That's all the more reason why we should put my plan into action. Preparations on our end are done, Vivian. And we got the go-ahead for Chief Hirata, too. Thanks, everyone. Alright, Momoka. For Ange's sake, let's do this. Okay, if it's going to help Lady Angelise, it's well worth the effort. So this is the high school that you and Sasuke go to? Yeah, today's a day off, though. Oh, a day off. Yeah. Malcolm came after me and ended up dragging Chindai High School into the fighting. The area has been designated as a combat zone, so everyone got transferred to various other schools. Kaname? Sorry, Nine, I didn't mean to worry you. That school uniform. Looks good on you. Well, I guess since you were going to school, I figured I'd do a little cosplay. Cosplay. An abbreviation of costume play. Harada's into that, you know. Harada? Isn't she a nurse on the Yamato? I didn't know she was into that stuff. Well, the Yamato's got equipment for her that can make any piece of clothing just by inputting the pattern. Oh, I see. So that's how Setsuna and the others made their clothes and they transferred in. Anyway, what are we all doing at Jindai High? To be honest, we were off duty so we had some time on our hands. And Sosuke said that something interesting was gonna happen here, so we should all come. Where exactly is he, anyway? I am getting a bad feeling about all this. Alright everyone, let's look for him. The school building may be empty, but whatever thing that guy cooked up can only lead to trouble. Okay. Girl, you have no idea about the half of it. So, Sasuke and the gang went to school. It was just a short break, but it ought to be a nice change of pace. Excuse me, have you seen Ange? No, not today. Usually unstoppable, but even she was looking wary. Just might have skipped out on training. And after specifically saying that she longed to go back to her planet. You know, just for that, we gotta track her down and give her twice as much work to do. Give me a break. At this rate, I'll drop dead before you even get the chance to go back. I could just try to take today off to rest. To do that, I'll have to escape from this place somehow. What is this? Oh, looks like I've got no choice but to use it. No time to worry about details like common sense and dignity. I'm gonna survive, even if I need to destroy the world to do it. What are you about to do? Where the hell did Sasuke run off to? But how about we give up on this? Huh? Oh, this is our day off, you know? Yeah, that's true. When I'm back to London Bell. What? Look, if there's time, I'd like to examine the Mazinger. Might be adding some capabilities that we don't know about yet. Oh, it's a super robot that only my grandpa could build, so I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I know how he feels, but Koji's getting a little scary lately. Completely obsessed with that Mazinger Z. Not in here either? No, he's not. Costumes are just like the ones in junior high. That's true. You went to that junior high school, right? Yeah. Who are you friends with there? Nobody, really. Can't keep the conversation going. High school club room. And this takes me back to the good old days. Is it okay that we're not searching for Sasuke? Hey, I was in the aircraft squad, you know. Playing hide and seek with the land forces is a losing proposition. And if I expand the effective range of my sensors, I think I might be able to zero in on him. What I'm trying to tell you is, don't worry about it, 9. Relax and take it easy for a while. I've been working non-stop lately. What with all the jump data analysis and all. Well, I am an AI, I don't get tired. Even so. I mean, even the best AI can end up overheating, right? Yeah, alright. I'll take a little rest. It'll help me carry out the parallel boson jump plan more efficiently. There you go. You don't have to work so hard all the time. Why is that? There are people hoping to go back to the AD dimension after all. That's true. There's still no need to sacrifice yourself for that. I'm an AI. I exist to serve humans. Well, I for one would be lost without you. Thank you. Did you just smile? No, probably just your imagination. Sasuke's not in here either, eh? Nope. It's kind of strange. You don't usually tag along with us, Akito. Well, Saburada asked me to keep an eye on you, Ruri. Somehow, when Saburada asks me to do something, I just can't refuse. He was a soldier in the Jovian Federation, so he does have a certain air of confidence about him. He apparently managed to escape the spell of Gekiganger. I mean that in a good way. Akito? What is it? Now we've discovered a way to go back to our world, I'd like to ask you again. Do you want to go back? I'd like to know if she's alright, but still. That's good enough. I just needed to confirm that you have the desire to go back. We can figure out what comes after that later. Thanks. Sure. Kyoko, everybody. Sorry. If it weren't for me, all of you might be going to Chidori High right now. Why did I, of all people, end up as a Whispered? On the other hand, it's because I'm a Whispered that I ended up meeting Sosuke. Sosuke? What the fuck is that? What the heck are you? Wait, sec, take off! That voice! Boom, muff! Wait, is that... Hey! Boom, Momo! Mafu! Got weird clothes on, but it's definitely Bonta-kun. Boom, Mafu! Mafu! Boom, hey! Boom, Mafu! Boom, Mafu! Boom, Mafu! Bonta-kun just pulled out a gun? Which means that's... Boom! What's going on? Hey, the animal characters are fighting each other! This is likely the interesting thing Sosuke was talking about. It's an incredible sight, that's for sure. How cute! Yeah. How it looks to the young ladies! The way it's moving. The person inside. There isn't a person inside. Akito? Come on, just go with it. Let's not go tramping on 9 streets. Yeah, you're right. But one false move and this becomes a tableau from hell. Bumapa! Hey, cut that out! I said cut that out! You finally found us! Thief! Thief! Give Likitee back right this minute! Likitee? You mean that Patrick Mouse? Wrong! Likitee's a bear! The character that was popular in our world a while back. With help from Harada and Mori, we made this help Lady Angelise get over her fatigue and feel better. After all, Lady Angelise just loves Likitee. She even decorated the cockpit of the Vilkiss with the key holder I gave her as a gift. It seems to be reacting violently for some reason. That's because it was stolen from a warehouse on the Yamato and I came looking for it. What? Uh-oh. Everybody run! AS coming! Boom! I love Bonta-kun because he's so stupid. What a lucky break! I come into town to drill the troops a little, and I meet the angel of my dreams. This has got to be the gods rewarding the great Gates for working day in and day out. I love Hong Kong. I thought I'd die for sure. It looks like Lady Luck is really looking out for me. Alright, then Kaname Chidori. Let me put my arm around you. What the hell is that? A mouse? A bear? Some weird mythical creature? Whatever it is, I'm gonna shoot it. Boom! It dodged my shot! It dodged the Great Gates killer shot! Insolent beast! Amazing! Absolutely amazing! Oh, that was so cool! You made a fan out of me in one fell swoop. Apparently that animal is called Bonta-kun. Yeah! Go Bonta-kun, go! Ah! The incredible mouse man! I think I need to take a whole different approach. I think I'll go after that Patriarch bear. No! Likitee! Uh-oh, his legs are so short I can't run away. Now for the knockout blow. What? Ange's Vilkiss? The looks of things, Ange has mastered the jump. Way to go, Lady Angelise! Even if there was a thief inside it, you showed up just in time to rescue your beloved Likitee! Sure, I'll go along with that. Vilkiss, you came to rescue me, eh? Ah! I don't know what kind of trickery is behind this, but if you insist on defying the Great Gates... Hold on a sec, before I face off against you. Suma? Is it payback for before? Angie, what are you doing? Accidental shot? Fumofu! Alright, that'll do. Alright, Bonta-kun, or whatever your name is. Let's dispose of the rest of those guys. Fumo! Here we go. Let's give these guys who just interrupted my vacation a little reward for their efforts. So if you manage to unlock this scenario, you will gain access to Bonta-kun much earlier than you would otherwise. And Bonta-kun is actually our first double small unit. And these guys have always been weird. Because, well, obviously, typically the smaller a unit, the less damage they will deal and the less health they have, but the more dodgy they are. And double S's are, well, they are the smallest units in any Super Robot Wars game. And I love these. I love Bonta-kun because of how stupid he is. Yeah, as you can see, by default, he's got like a really high evasion stat. And also, he is strong as shit. Like, it is crazy how strong Bonta-kun is. Vilkiss, come to think of it, I don't really know anything about you. But thank you. I'm really glad you came. Alright, let's go. Let's combine forces and get the hell out of here.
Vilkiss!
But yeah, just the glory of Bonta-kun. What's even better is that Bonta-kun is actually piloted by a specific ally of ours. Yes! Yes! Now, if you're curious as to when else you would get Bonta-kun, if you miss this secret scenario, you're not going to be able to get him until scenario 40. Even then, he's got a unique attack locked to this. Oh my god. I love how the dude's just like, I'm a fucking disgrace. I lost to a costume. I love him. So, yeah, fun fact, Bonta-kun is, I believe, from Full Metal Panic Fumofu, which is like a comedy little spin-off of Full Metal Panic. But yeah, he's just incredible. Which makes sense, seeing as how he is a, Oh, yeah, seeing as how he is... I believe it's this game's only 2S unit, aside of, I think, one other secret unit. But yeah, for this scenario, you're not going to be able to choose, Actually, no, I already have you erased. Sure. So, now that we are actually able to use the Shin Getter, Captain, I'm so glad you're okay. Well, Akito and Bonta-kun protected me. Ange! Here, I thought you skipped out on training and you were piloting the Vilkiss the whole time! And you mastered the jump too! Great work! Yeah, I'll go along with that story. By the way, who was that where was that Sosuke while Kaname was in a jam and needed his help? Even more important, what the hell is that? Fumo! What is that? It's too cute. It's too cute for words. Uh-oh. My heart's all aflutter. Now that's just impossible. What's this feeling I'm getting? Looking at that, the rescue instinct in me is catching fire. Well, you feel the desire to protect something. In other words, to think that something is cute. Cute? But this is the emotion for cuteness? Is it a mouse? No, how dumb can you be? Obviously it's bear! I'll catch it, decorate my room with it! Enough with the smart cracks, that thing is an ally of ours. Oh, okay. That's Bonta-kun, mascot of Fumo Land. Yeah, that's right, he's the mascot. Those big eyes, that adorable walk. It's adored by men and women of all ages. I was thinking about going to see it on my day off. Now it's all set to go. I thought I'd meet it in a place like this. What do you want to do? Capture it and keep it all to myself? No, then I'd be descending to Rosalie's level. Salia. Anyhow, we're gonna fight you to protect Bonta-kun. All units attack. Oh well, taking charge so aggressively for a change. What's wrong, Kaname? You look all pale. But now I think I will keep quiet about who's in the Bonta-kun costume. Fumafu! Yeah, if you lose Bonta-kun, yeah. You do lose, but hey, on the plus side, you don't have to worry too much about that. Anyways, so back when we did scenario 27, I mentioned how the Getter, and I believe I briefly showed it as well. The Shin Getter can transform into between Shin Getter 1, 2, and 3, each piloted by Ryoma, Hayato, and Benkei. And each of them have their own unique purposes. So, for example, Shin Getter 1 is the Air Getter, Shin Getter 2 is the Ground Getter, Shin Getter 3 is the Water Getter. So if we move, you up to here, I think I'm gonna swap over to Ryoma. And we can use Spirit from... Well, we can only use Spirit once from Benkei, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the Getter should deal a lot of damage. Yep. Also, so any upgrade that the Black Getter had is carried over to the Shin Getter. As well as... Oh, and also between the Shin Getter and its different forms, any upgrades that it has will get shared between forms. But yeah, also, so Shin-Getter 3 is a very tanky unit. Shin-Getter 2 is the unit that you should use for moving around. And Shin-Getter 1 is basically your main damage dealer. So let's go ahead and move and do the battleship story like usual. Alright, so Ange will get herself some more score. Again, she is an incredibly powerful unit, especially with her ace bonus. Like, it is insane just how strong she is. And she is only 10 kills away, let's go. You buffoon! You think you can attack Bonta-kun? It finally came back to me! You're Bonta-kun! Fuma? Don't underestimate my information network. Now then, Bonta-kun, let's you and me pay a visit to the world of dreams. Fumafu! Fumo! Mafu! Translation, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Yoshi, yoshi, yoshi. 近づいてきたぞ.
I thought you can always tell exactly what Bonta-kun is saying. Hey, you. You really think you're gonna be able to get around and away from Ryoma? He lived on 89 health. What the fuck is this? Oh well. Kill him, Bonta-kun! I think I'll just admit defeat and call it a day. Bonta-kun. Here's the undeniable cuteness. On that note, I bid you goodbye. What a day off, eh, Shinji? Oh, I'm just glad nobody was hurt. Wait, we're not quite done here. Momo! Hey, Bonta-kun! Oh yeah, try and get a hold of yourself. Hey, Kaname, where are you going? I'm gonna go say hi to Bonta-kun. Sure as he looks, he is my brave protector after all. Okay then. Hey, the Likitee's in tatters! It's understandable Vivian got caught up in one hell of a battle. After we went through all that trouble to make it for Ange, I'll never forgive the thief that stole it! Vivian, Momaka, thank you. I really appreciate what you did. Ange! Lady Angelis! Thanks to you I feel much better, so I think now I'll be able to get back to training. In that case, next time we're gonna make even bigger animal characters, so you'll feel even better. No, thanks. This was more than enough commotion, believe me. Sasuke. I'm sorry, Chidori. Why does he have such a... He looks like he's in so much trouble. It looks like that Likitee was just an animal character after all. I thought it was an ultra miniaturized AS or something, but I guess I was wrong. Thank you. Huh? You went through all that trouble just to pick up my spirits, right? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that sentiment, Sasuke. Wait, well, there's more! If I just make some adjustments, then it'll be perfect. And he'll have enormous combat strength, and it'll make the perfect guard for you in urban areas. First, we give it a boost of firepower. Ooh, that woman was inside it, but if it normal animal character can't be destroyed, it could even take on Amalgam, and please, none of that is necessary. Yes, it is. My job is to protect you, so as long as you stick with me, that's good enough. Chidori. Hey, what do you know? It's Sagara and Chidori! Long time no see, Kaname! Oh, what a relief! There's some fighting here, so I was a little worried. Kyoko, Shiori, Kazuma, and Onodera too! Sagara, did we surprise you? Hey, we heard from Kurz. He said that the two of them were coming to Chidori High today. Remember? On that trip to the Hots ranks, we exchanged contact info. That Kurz. Looking pretty stylish there. Anime, I see you also dressed up in the Chidori High uniform for this. We all wound up transferring to Horai Academy. What school are you two going to now? Someplace far away. But it's alright, we're both doing really well. Well, that's great. How's it going, Kaname? Any progress between you and Sagara? It's a secret. Oh, now that we're all together, let's go have some fun! Yeah, let's! Really like to go eat a Trident Bake from the Ohio store. They have a store named after Ohio? Shit. Me too. Alright then, let's hit the town. Friends really are a great thing. Do you have any, Ikari? I'm not really sure. I think Tochi and Kensuke have pretty much forgotten about me. What are you talking about? As big an impact as you made? Did you really think that we'd forget about you? Tochi! Kensuke! A surprise victory! When I heard we'd have a chance to see you, I tagged along with this girl named Misato. I'll tell you, it was really worth it. Wait, Misato brought you? Unbelievable! She just takes off without even saying goodbye. Well, hey, I heard all about it. You're the one who piloted that Evangelion, right? But I ended up putting you two in danger and... Hey, what are you talking about? We ignored the evacuation order. It was our own fault. You're doing a really good job, Shinji. So keep your chin up. Thanks. Right back at ya. Alright. It's time for some serious Tokyo sightseeing. Let's go, Shinji. Okay. Mission accomplished. Good work. Let's get to the party on the double. Cheers! Thanks for letting me join you guys. We went through a whole lot, but we made it. Oh yeah, Sasuke, now that you mention it, where's Bonta-kun? He's hiding in the school building. I doubt anyone would want that thing anyway. Well, let's go. Let's go, Chidori. Everybody's waiting. What's wrong? Oh no, nothing. I can hear a voice from somewhere, saying that soon everything's gonna spring into action. When that happens, Uh-oh. She's worrying. Oh, there's Bonta-kun. Oh no! It looks like it's finally just the two of us. Well, let's get started. Pretty Sally Ann's Fancy Kingdom. Curtains rising on our secret tea party. Oh my god. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. I will see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!